Make no attempt to reload your device. You are now entering the Hellhole.
Prepare to turn right. Danger 1. Keep on tracing. 4 kilometers. Prepare to turn right. 2 kilometers. Prepare to turn right. Danger 1. Keep on traces. Leave valley. 2 kilometers. Prepare to turn right. Danger 1. Forward on traces. Keep left. Cap 331. Easy, easy, easy. Let's try to finish this in one piece. our cap. Focus on cap 213. 1 kilometer, keep right. Keep right, cap 206. 1 kilometer, prepare to turn right, danger 1. Keep on cap 278. Keep on traces. 1 kilometer, keep on traces, danger 1. Kilometers, keep right, danger 1. Keep right, cap 284. 2 kilometers, keep right, danger 1. Ouch, that was rough. Keep on cap 274. Forward on traces. 2 kilometers. Prepare to turn left. Keep left. Cap 282. One kilometer. Prepare to turn left. Danger 1. Keep on traces. 1 kilometer. Prepare to turn right. Danger 3. Keep on traces. Danger 3. Ouch, that was rough. Forward on traces. Danger 2. 2 kilometers. Keep left. Danger 1. Attention, careful, we need to avoid damage. Keep left. Cap 253. Kilometers. Follow traces. Danger 1. Cap 253. Off track. Leave traces. Keep on traces. 2 kilometers. Keep right. Danger 1. Easy, let's try and finish this in one piece. Keep on cap 236. 2 kilometers. Prepare to turn right. Danger 1. Right to track. Leave traces. 2 kilometers. Keep straight on track. Danger 2. Danger 2. Keep straight, cap 301. 1 kilometer, prepare to turn right. Right to traces, leave track. Prepare to turn right. Keep on traces. 2 kilometers, keep right, danger 1. Right, cap 31. Keep on traces. Danger 3. Two kilometers. Keep right. Danger 1. Right, cap 55, leave valley. Prepare for tight left. Stay on traces. Danger 3. Two kilometers. Prepare to turn left. Keep left, cap 219. 2 kilometers. Keep left. Danger 1. left, cap 307. Prepare to turn left. Forward on traces, danger 2. 2 kilometers, prepare for tight right, danger 1. Follow traces, leave valley. You should be more careful. 2 kilometers, danger 1. What a race. Podium, here we come.
Come to my attention that I've been talking to absolutely nobody. Welcome back to the Hellhole. We're 1 race in and 12 minutes in, and I have been talking to absolutely no one. And you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing. I've been saying a lot of crud. Like, I've had nothing interesting to say. We're here now. You can hear me now. Oh my goodness. It's just one of those streams. You know, I did do a whole spiel about how exhausted I am right now, how dubious it is that I'm even attempting this grueling extreme endurance rally right now, because I'm just absolutely wiped out on my feet. But nevertheless, I am internet sensation Mick Lucifer, and you are now officially in the Hellhole. We begin at the DSS. We drive to the ASS, the ASS. You can see it there on your screen right now. That's the course. We're at 95%, and we're getting ready for round 2. So this is me. This is me just looking to play a game. I haven't played in over a week. We've done all this. Nobody heard it. You can head to the archive in YouTube for what I have done. It was mostly lately treasure hunts in the free roam mode, which has been good, and I'm hoping that by getting through some more of these extreme rallies that I will unlock remaining free roam treasure hunts, because I believe there's at least one more. I've done 4 of them. You can see 3 of those 100% runs in the archive right now. I'm by no means an expert, but I did it. Over the course of those 2 hours, if you skip around, you'll be able to find where I found treasures. But the beauty of the way the free roam mode works is that you can watch me find all the treasures, and it won't necessarily spoil where all of your treasures are. You might get a few of them, but you'll also get your own experience, which I think is pretty nice. That's a pretty good way to do it. We can all have our own little unique treasure hunt experiences, and we can still hang out, and that's really nice. And if you get stuck on some of them, you can check out what I did, and maybe I can help you out. That'd be pretty good. I think I've been seeing folks checking them out. Somebody left me a tip about using the lights in the dark areas, which, as you would have seen in the most recent one, I did start doing. So there's a nice bit of synchronicity for you there. I did finally figure it out. I did not figure out where the first treasure was in that one. It took me about half an hour driving around like a complete knucklehead before I realized that I could get up to a higher plane. Enjoy that if you're watching in the archive. Maybe double speed it. Maybe just skip around the timeline. might like to try to do an edited version of those for people who are just looking for a quick guide, but I don't know. My editing situation is not great right now, as you will have no doubt noticed if you're a long-time The Hellhole follower. We got another follower, but I will continue driving for now. We'll talk more about that. Take 2. So we handled that first round pretty well in relative silence. With the sounds of just the game. I'm expecting it to get a lot harder as we go. This is a big one. This is Tabuk 2021, so I presume it's heavily inspired by and modeled on the real stage of Dakar 2021, which is kind of nice. You know, that I'm not necessarily looking for a hardcore sim, but driving through real tracks is appealing. Looks like I'm probably off track right now. But such is the Dakar Desert Rally that we can go off track. We can find our way. It's in your interest to quote unquote stay on traces. I think you're going to get a better time if you do that. But time is only part of it.
2 kilometers. Prepare to turn
We're racing against ourselves, against these other vehicles.
Keep straight, cap 314.
I'm not entirely sure how this works. It says I'm in second position right now. I don't know if that's running a tally with penalties and repair breaks. I should get penalized for that. That is a disgusting display. A very poor show of sportsmanship. Here in the deadly wilds of the desert, I just drove directly into the rear of that vehicle. I am scum. I am trash. I must be stopped. I will kill again. As I shouldn't make jokes like that because as I've mentioned before, the Dakar Desert Rally is a real event, and I'm reluctant to make jokes about mortality because this is a dangerous, real-life annual event in the desert, and it does claim fatalities. I believe this year there was at least one. I think it was a spectator, which is very sad. So we shouldn't make these kinds of jokes. We're okay. We're here to have fun, drive a race. I am just absolutely bushwhacked. I'm knackered. I am. Oh no! I gotta be stopped. I'm out of control. I shouldn't be behind the wheel. I'm very tired. And that's one of the reasons I'm back playing Dakar, because it's just, you know, all I gotta do is just drive down the line, follow the track. I don't have to think about too much right now, which is a good thing because I'm exhausted. I got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stresses, very tired. That's okay, because we're gonna put all those troubles aside, and we're just gonna hang out and enjoy some fast cars driving through the desert. We're gonna keep on traces.
We made it. We're on the podium.
Wow. So sticking it at second. We were just under a minute behind on the overall leaderboard. We're only about 6 seconds now. That's exciting. Oh, hang on, no, I've jumped the gun. It's more like 28. Is that right? Something like that, 28. I don't know. I'm too tired for math. Wow. Here we are, we get our nice little podium finish. I'm going to skip and keep this train rolling because it's late here in the Hellhole. And Big Baby Daddy is feeling sleepy. We're moving on to round 3 of 8. Stage 3 of 8. I don't know if I'm going to clear all the stages. A setback or a do-over is really going to just derail me in a violent way. As if it wasn't bad enough that we started the first 12 minutes of this without the dulcet tones of me droning on. Hey, I gotta send a big shout out to Asper_A_Goose. Asper A Goose. ASPER_A_Goose. You know how to spell goose. Thank you for following the Hellhole during the break. That was earlier today, my time. What a swell chap. Or person. We're building the cult. In spite of my my very niche interests right now. I've been playing a whole lot of Dakar. There's other things I want to get to. Grand plans derailed just by the trials of life, my friends. That's okay. We persevere. I'm sure we will. We'll get back to some other things. We got to get back to Elden Ring. Death Stranding is like on the spin. I don't want it to go flying off. I'm imagining. You need the metaphor. I'm imagining spinning plates. It's on a pole, spinning. It's getting wobbly. I got to get back onto that. But right now, the only thing that's spinning is the wheels of my Red Bull rally car. Have I mentioned? Okay, so I did this. I did this in the period of silence, in the cone of silence. Missed it by that much. I was told that the trucks are passé. They're boring. So that's why I've switched to the Red Bull all-wheel drive hero vehicle of the Dakar Desert Rally. You would have seen me using this during the free roam treasure hunts, if you indeed saw those, and it's a good one. It's a good car. It's good handling, nice and steady. I think if you're having trouble with handling in this game, you're probably using front-wheel drive, and maybe you're just not ready for it. I don't know. I don't think I am. I like the stability of this car so far, but also so far this Tabuk 2021 course has been kind to us. I think it's going to get a little bit harder as we go, so we've got to be on our toes, but so far so good. We're keeping it steady in second. Made up some ground in that last one. I really don't want to wipe out these bikers, so I'm going to try to be good, but I've lost the course now. Is it this way? No, it's... I've gone way off course. This is unfortunate. I was trying to be a responsible driver and not take out the bikes, and in doing so I lost complete sight of where I was actually going. It's okay, we're back. Get back on traces.
Stay on traces. Danger 2.
And here we go. We're okay. Modified course. Improvised track, that's okay. Try to get up this, if I can get maybe on these tracks. I might have a bit more luck getting up. I'm not sure. You know, I'm playing sport mode, which is kind of the dog ninja of Dakar Desert Rally. It's a bit friendlier, but it's also so it's not sim related, and it gives me more navigation help, which I definitely need. I need that digital co-pilot so I can ignore it and go horribly, of course, like I did. But I can at least imagine somebody's in it with me. And isn't that a nice thing? We're all in this together.
2 kilometers. Prepare to turn right.
Very, very good. Wouldn't it be wonderful just to clear this out? So I am hoping, as I say, to unlock another one of those treasure free roam modes, because that's a lot of fun.
Keep right, cap 62.
Simple but effective.
Prepare to turn left.
Good addition. Make sure you download the update if you haven't. If you played,
Danger 2.
if you played earlier, you need that update. And if you get the update and you're deep into the game, you're already going to have all those treasure hunts probably unlocked.
1 kilometer.
I'm still pretty early in my game, so I didn't have them.
Keep left, cap 3. 2 kilometers. Prepare to turn left. Danger 1.
And I don't know if I'm just getting more tired, or if it is indeed getting a little bit trickier now.
4 kilometers.
I'm not paying attention to my co-pilot enough. I am losing sight of the track at times.
Prepare for tight left.
Nice bit of straight here.
2 kilometers. Prepare for tight left. Danger 1. Keep left. Cap 335.
Where am I going? Where am I going right now? Oh. Okay, let's stop squirreling around and get back on the track. Like, now.
Watch out.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Can't believe that, man. That sucked. That really sucked. Of all the times to sort of lose control of the vehicle. So, I don't know if you could tell, it sort of threw me out. And trying to get going again on that loose sand was just sending me into spirals. Ah, man, I chose poorly. I'm very tired. I think I mentioned, the appeal of this was just sticking to the track. I'm not really up to any complicated mental functions right about now. That sucks, though. That's disappointing. Condition the vehicle. Okay, let's try not to do that again. That's the first time I've encountered an out of bounds. I've seen some people have had some issues with that in the free roam mode. It's my first out of bounds. It's sort of, you could kind of tell. You kind of see there was sort of like a line of just blank sand. So that's interesting. And I went off course way wide. You saw it. You all know. You saw it. Terrible result. That's okay. We'll attempt to bounce back. I don't have too many do-overs in me right now, so let's try to avoid that.
Five, four, three, two, one. Go.
Pretty disappointed with that. Maybe a bit of an unrefined approach to trying to get back on course. Speaking of which,
1 kilometer. Keep left.
I like this car. It's a lot more stable than those rear-wheel drive cars, but it's still, when you're out of control, I'm still having a bit of difficulty getting control back. I'm not sure. Sometimes you can drive out of it, sometimes you gotta steer with it. I don't know. Well, sorry about that, Chief. That was not my intention, but I just basically T-boned that guy. Once again, I am a menace that must be stopped. Scourge of the Sands. On the bikes, and the quad bikes. I can only imagine what it's like for the real racers, that are out here in the desert, in the wilds, on the bikes, on the quad bikes, facing really the elements very exposed. That element of danger, I suppose, is part of the myth, the mythic allure of the Dakar race, but it's also part of its danger, part of its romance.
Prepare for tight left. Danger 1.
Not a great time for an itch. Okay, a little bit of an improvised shortcut. Let's try to keep on track.
Keep right. Danger 1.
Let's try to stay in bounds.
Keep right. Cap 336.
Wow, we're at max speed apparently.
2 kilometers. Keep
Now,
on
if I
trace.
recall, max
Danger
speed when you're on the road is around 200, so that answers that question.
3. Danger
If
3.
you were here during the free run mode.
Prepare to turn right.
If you're curious about Dakar Desert Rally and you want to see everything I've been doing to this point, you can head over to the YouTube archive. It's all there. It's not in Twitch VOD.
Danger 1.
It has expired.
Keep right. Cap
I was lost in the wilds for about a week there, but you can find it all in the archive.
62.
Search for Hellhole Dakar
Prepare to turn left.
Desert Rally on YouTube. You'll find all sorts of clips, videos, and from there you can get to the channel, you can get playlists, you can get to all kinds of stuff, so... Fucking hell. For real? I don't know if you might still be able to hear me, but everything is frozen up here. I don't know if you can see me. You might be able to hear me by the look of it. Boy, it's one of those nights, isn't it? What just happened? How does that happen? Okay. Yeah, so you can hear me, but we are locked up. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna try this. We'll see what happens. Give me. Oh, that's exciting. Isn't that just marvelous? The wonders of modern technology. Okay. Okay. Looks like we've salvaged it. How about that? That's where I need to get my brake screen calibrated so I can do that without you seeing all the ropes and pulleys behind the scenes. But we're back. I clearly went off track there when it froze, but hopefully not too much time lost. Might be able to salvage it. At least it didn't send me into out of bounds. Okay. Wow, they're just throwing everything at us tonight. Way too tired for this nonsense. But at least we're here.
2 kilometers. Prepare for tight left. Danger 1.
Hopefully that won't happen again.
Keep left. Cap 335.
Okay, I'm out of bounds.
Keep on cap 239.
Ah, get control of the vehicle. I mean, it's frustrating that out of bounds is also like tailor-made to make it difficult to get the car back on track. Is that a simulation of the difficulties of the Dakar race? Not really. I don't think they're out of... Are they out of bounds in the real race? I'm not really sure. I can't imagine there'd be a great need for it. If you're out of bounds, you're probably just doing a terrible time. It's its own punishment. So, I don't know. That's got to be a game thing. Maybe something to do with how far the map's rendered. I really don't know. Could we really be near the fringes? I don't really know. When I did free roam, I didn't do that kind of roaming. I was content just to find treasure. I didn't test the boundaries. It's okay though.
That's it. We're in the top 3.
So another second. But how much time did we lose? Didn't do me any favors, so that's 13, what is that? At least 37 seconds. Something like that. So we weren't too badly punished. I guess I hit that pause relatively quickly, but we were making up time, which was nice. Apologies if you wanted to see who was in first. Trying to just keep this truck rolling. Did I explain that? I'm not doing the trucks because somebody with the initials BMK felt the trucks are boring. So I've gone the car. I've picked a car that I feel is it has some of the stability traits of the trucks, because that's the real appeal of the trucks. They're very stable. I was able to get to grips with the difficulties of that and generally just plow through. The cars are a little bit trickier. I think I've already said that. So far we're doing okay, all things considered. Let's do some repairs for 57 points. Right on. Very good. These loading times have been pretty good so far, so that's nice. Can't complain about that. I wonder how you say that. Fire, Fajer. I don't know. All right, we're in the wild and wintry rain now. Look at this. It's a winter wonderland. Actually, that's a joke. It does snow in some of these tracks, so that's kind of wacky. And if you want to do some scrolling through my Twitter feed, you can see some highlights from the Dakar that I retweeted that indeed remind us that it does rain in the real event sometimes. It is possible. It can be a wet and wild desert rally. Who would have thought? When I think of Dakar, as I often say, I think of the wild, open desert. But apparently they are right by the Red Sea sometimes. I forgot all that. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm way off. I'm way off here. Let's try not to spin out. Let's try to drive through it.
2 kilometers. Prepare to turn left.
Would be great to make up some time. We've still got enough rounds that we could get a good finish. I don't know that I've been finishing first. I've been doing a lot of these, and I realized that to get the reward vehicles, you got to do each one with each vehicle class. But also, I think you got to finish first, which I haven't done. I've done some of the tracks, clearing them with all the vehicle types, the trucks, cars, bikes, quad bikes, and the, I don't know what the S by S, SXS cars, I don't know what to call them. Casual fan, filthy casual.
4 kilometers, prepare to turn left.
Okay, we got a left coming up here. Let's try to remember that.
2 kilometers, prepare to turn left. Danger 1. Keep left, cap 349.
A very flabby left turn.
2 kilometers, forward on traces, danger 1.
Let that guy go.
Prepare to turn right.
Turn right.
Stay on traces, danger 3. 1 kilometer, keep right.
Wasn't sure if it was over the hill or
13.
on the hill.
2 kilometers, keep
Giddy
on
up,
traces,
Jerry.
danger 1.
I'm assuming there was no mic earlier when I was talking about the AI Seinfeld that got banned. Seinfeld in name only, really. And even then, they don't call it that. They're not infringing on any licensed trademarks very wisely. I think, what is it called? Nothing Forever?
Keep right.
Something like that.
Keep right. Cap 267. Danger 2.
Oh no! Oh no!
1 kilometer. Keep left.
Well, that didn't go so well, but we recovered.
Cap 263.
And that's what you want. You want a good recovery when things go wrong.
Keep right. Cap 236.
AI Jerry needs to recover.
Track.
because things went wrong for AI Jerry. He had some unpleasant things to say about the transgender community. I got mixed feelings about the ban. I think the things he said were not necessarily inflammatory, although I think he did say something to the effect that transgender, something about transgender community being a detriment to humanity or something unpleasant like that. I certainly do not condone that kind of perspective, but at the same time I think the AI Seinfeld, you mean to accept the ban you have to believe in its sentience, because the entire construct, the AI Seinfeld, exists as sort of a parody and commentary, like a tongue-in-cheek recreation of the Seinfeld show about nothing format, and it's sort of, it's AI, so presumably it's not, somebody didn't deliberately set out for it to say those things. It pulled from social phenomena. I don't know where it's getting its material from. What little material there is, man, the whole thing is like, you're not getting, it's not simulating Seinfeld. It's sort of using the Seinfeld format of the single apartment, 4 characters approximating Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer. And it does the stand-up segments. I don't know, it's very strange, the whole thing. It's mildly interesting. And I guess it's sort of like, it seemed like the reality of the whole thing was breaking down. The characters are frequently sort of drifting out of the confines of reality. They're floating. George is floating out of the kitchen. Jerry's distorting. It's becoming like a Seinfeld Twin Peaks thing. Sometimes my arms bend back. That kind of stuff. I don't know. If it comes back, let's just hope AI Jerry has had a good long AI look at himself. Expect better of you, Jerry. There is something wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with Dakar Desert Rally, though. We're having a nice time. How many stages are we now? I've lost track. We're about halfway through, I think. Hopefully we can stay on course, not have any kind of system failures. Am I still audible? Hopefully I'm as pleasant sounding as I can be. Getting mush-mouthed. Here we go, stage 5, yeah, so we're halfway through. And it's going alright. It's going okay. I don't know if that's a testament to the vehicle I got. So I used my Dakar points to purchase this vehicle, if I recall correctly. It seemed like a wise investment because the cars I've used so far, there was one that was aesthetically appealing, but it drove a little too wildly for my tastes. Speaking of which, here we go again. Another bit of a wipeout to start things off. That is so much harder to control with the rear-wheel drive cars, though. And this one has good handling. It's a very stable car, all-wheel drive. Seems like we're handling things okay. It'd be great if we could get a top 3 finish, but we still have several rounds to go. It could go all kinds of crazy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how tough Dakar tracks get by definition, because it's an endurance rally. The difficulty is in just traversing the desert. I mean, look at this. And you got to think of it in terms of reality, not just the video game version. Like if you're out here and you take a hill, you smash your wheel, you any of these parts, your bearings, your chassis, if anything's taking damage, like you're in the desert, man. 2 kilometers, danger 3. You better hope you got your water with you, you got your backup with you. You might be relying on the kindness of strangers. There is a communal aspect to Dakar that is maybe not as reflected in this game. I believe Dakar 18, the attempted game before this, had more of that sort of Dakar communal experience where you were you could stop to pull cars out of bogs and things like that, which happens. That does happen in the real track. I mean, you're not gonna. I think you accept you're not gonna leave your fellow man in a bad position, whether they're a rival or not. And you never know. You know, you help somebody out of a jam, they might help you out next time. And there's different teams. You never know. The team might have something that can help you. But you know, helping your fellow man. We got to do it. We've all got to do it. We got to be better about these things. We can't be self-centered. Life's tough. Help a brother out. Help a sister out. Help anybody out.
Right to traces. Right to traces. Prepare to turn left.
Oh.
That was rough.
And try not to damage the kind people of this little town. Good Lord. I'm just a menace in this game.
One kilometer. Prepare to turn left. Danger 2. Forward on traces. Danger 2. Danger 2. Prepare to turn
I'm trying to navigate this as best I can.
Keep on traces. 2 kilometers.
Gee, I love going on the roads. The roads are pretty good. If you're in free roam mode, you gotta check out the roads. Nice bit of grip, good speed. I mean, that was something I always liked in V-Rally on the PlayStation. V-Rally was one of my favorite rally games, and there were a lot of road courses that were usually the ones I did a bit better in. Although I did master that game for a while. I shouldn't talk about it because I'm going to play it on stream one day, and it's just going to be embarrassing. I'm going to be terrible. You saw me play Porsche Challenge. Porsche Challenge was an early one, I think, last year, and that's a favorite game that I did indeed master once upon a time. I think my setup, I'm sort of, there's a bit of a lag issue. I'm sure as heck going to blame everything on that. Oh, I lost a wheel. Those jumps, you got to be careful. Should I put my lights on? Do I know how to? Well, I think I have my lights on.
Forward on traces. Leave canyon. Danger 3. 2
Apparently my lights are busted.
Turn right. Danger 1.
So forget that.
Stay on traces. Keep straight.
Oh, come on. No. These idiots are going to hit me. Ah, this is bad. I do hate that you've got to hit that spot bang on, and I don't think the real race is like that. There's a finish line. Give me a good line. And that repair. Also, we're in the top spot even with the repair time. That was an additional minute 12. And it looks like the guy in second that time didn't have any, so I don't know. We're doing good though. You want the full podium? Here's the full podium. That's me in third. Abu Dhabi Racing. A little bit of Toyota Overdrive. There you go. That's the top 3. If you might be curious, I don't know. We're just racing to get a finish here right now. That's all I'm aiming for. Looks like this loading time is a little bit longer. You want to see some of the comics I got on the go? There's always comics in the office. How's it going? Hey, Beardy. Look at this. We're doing some Green Lantern in the office at the moment. There's a bit of Green Lantern Rebirth. Nice bit of Green Lantern Corps from the 80s. A little bit of John Stewart action. I don't have enough John Stewart. You're going to notice. That's what I've been looking at. John Stewart lately. Here's one of the early reboot issues. Part of the Mosaic storyline. That's a good one. Nice bit of Star Sapphire. Can't go wrong with that. So that's what's been going on in the office here. you want to check out some comics stuff, maybe you'd like to head to secretearths.blogspot.com. That's where you can find Superhero Smackdown. But right now, we're cruising into stage 6 of 8. And we're in a good spot. I don't necessarily expect to finish top, but wouldn't that just be sensational? I think it'd be pretty good. Taking a little longer than I would have liked. We had some setbacks. Hopefully we can get through these last rounds without any trouble. We're in Tabuk. We did the Tabuk free roam treasure hunt. You can find that in the Hellhole archive.
3, 2, 1.
See how we do.
1 kilometer. Prepare to turn left.
See, hey, we got lights now. That's good.
Stay on traces.
There's just something about playing with a car and being able to turn the lights on that is something special. I think that's, that's hangover from childhood playing with toy cars and maybe even,
2 kilometers.
the slot car races. Amazement. Who could believe such a thing when my friend down the street, Alex, he produced a slot car that had headlights. Amazing.
Keep on traces.
Thrilling. Thrilling to a small boy. Do kids still play with that? I feel like I never hear about that, but I'm not really looking for it.
Danger 3.
Scale electric and all that kind of stuff. I forget what the hot car one was. Now we got video games. It's kind of a similar itch, but not quite the same.
Easy. Let's try to finish this in one piece.
It's nice to know my co-pilot's looking out for me.
Danger 3.
I got a little wild there.
2 kilometers. Prepare to turn left. Danger 3.
So is it getting a little bit trickier?
Off track. Leave traces.
Maybe.
Danger 3.
I think it might be. Might be just a little bit more to this track. We just gotta keep in it. Try to get a good finish. That's all I'm looking for.
Keep on Cap 294. Danger 1.
It's kind of fun to do these big marathon ones in a stream because it kind of
2 kilometers.
it times itself very well. Ordinarily with racing games you'd be trying to get a few different races in. There's something about these big marathons that just sit perfectly. Try to get a little bit of an hour session in thereabouts. It's gonna go over an hour tonight. Just over. That's okay.
Stay on traces. Danger 3. 2 kilometers. Danger 1.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no.
Attention. Careful. We need to avoid damage.
If I can avoid busting my car up, that'd be great. But see, you're essentially balancing now. When there's damage done, is it slowing you down enough that you should repair it? You could repair and have everything feel perfect, or you could weather a little bit of damage and try to skip the repair time.
Forward on traces.
Oh, I didn't want to do that, and yet I did it. Oh man. This is not a demolition derby. The name of the game is not hitting the other cars. I guess it kind of does remind me a little bit of Destruction Derby. Or Derby, if you so prefer. That's a game I wouldn't mind digging out. Destruction Derby 2, that was the one that I was very enthusiastic about. Big tracks. Didn't really, I don't think I really fully understood the damage system, but maybe that's something I would understand better now. We'll have to do that. There's all kinds of games we could play. I keep saying I want to play more Master System. So far all we've done is Ghost House and Batman Returns. I got a new game that I want to try out. that's going to be some time
Cap 42.
in the near future. I don't know what it is. Last year I started getting really nostalgic for the Master System. Part of it I think is just the novelty of being able to jump on here with you guys and share that experience.
Danger 3.
Because for a long time there it was just too much hassle and unlikely that I would even play the Master System. But now I've got this setup where there's a novelty to it, and there's also just a practicality to everything. It's nice that I can actually play it here. So that's quite fun. Jeremy Parrish of, formerly of 1UP, EGM, Retronauts, he's doing some great Sega Master System videos on YouTube right now. I definitely recommend checking those out. I'm loving his enthusiasm because I think like a lot of Americans, he's a Nintendo guy, and I remember over the years, listening to Retronauts and checking stuff out on 1UP and always thinking like, oh, come on guys, you're dropping the Sega ball. This is very Nintendo heavy. Dare I use the word bias, but he's digging in deep to Sega Master System right now, and he's getting a kick out of it, which I'm enjoying vicariously. I think he's doing great work. And I think he just did Ghost House, which was one of the ones that was in the Halloween Spectacular. If you're in the archive and you want to see me play a little bit of Ghost House, you got to look for the Halloween special, the Hellhole Halloween Spectacular. That's where it was. I might play some more Ghost House at some point because I did it. The gimmick was that it was a black and white horror special. But he just did that, and one of the games that I'm going to play is one that he just did, which was sort of, he just got me excited for it again. And I'm digging it. And I'm just enjoying the ride that he's going through. I think all the Master System games sequentially, so that's kind of cool. I'm not going to do that. I do not have a complete collection. I've got what I got back in those days, and then a couple of games that I can pick up here and there. Providing it's not cost prohibitive. Some of the games that I like are reasonably priced, but you know how it is. The classics can get a little expensive. So smash that follow, and I don't know, tune in live so we can get some subs. I don't know. I just want to exploit you for money, okay? That's all I want. Hey, it's snowing. We gotta pay for snow tires. But yeah, Master System. I'm not gonna say the game that I'm thinking of playing soon because, we'll have fun with it. You'll be surprised. I don't know, or not. There's just so many games I wanna play, and there's only so much time in a day, and I'm a tired, stressed, silly little man. We're looking good here, though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
So we're sitting pretty good here in the final stages. I would love to get a first. This is a good vote for the car. I've been doing trucks. I've been enjoying the stability of the trucks. This is a good start for the car. I think this is the first big rally I've done with this particular Red Bull vehicle, which, as I say, I feel like this is the hero vehicle of this particular game. Kind of like, not necessarily in the sense that it's uniquely altruistic or anything like that, and not to say that it's the best vehicle, although it might be. But I'm thinking of it in terms like the Subaru and the Colin McRae games. That was the hero vehicle. It was the Colin McRae car. Not necessarily the best one in the game. I don't think it was my favorite, although I didn't play as much Colin McRae as some other rally games. But it was sort of, it's the hero car. It's the car on the cover.
2 kilometers. Keep left. Danger 1.
It's the one everyone knows. I don't remember. God, I don't remember what cars I liked in those earlier games. I think there was a Nissan, or Nissan as we would say here, Nissan car, a Nissan. I think there was a good one of those, and I think there could have even been a Skoda that I liked. It was like a small car, but very, very good. Oh, well, come on. That rock was perfectly hidden. Yeah, I think there was a Skoda that was like a little yellow boxy car. The boxy ones were good in V-Rally, I think. I figured out. Because as like a dumb kid, I was picking all the big cars that looked familiar and chunky. And then I think I sort of figured out that I liked the little boxy cars. That's a technical term. And I liked the Porsche Boxster in Porsche Challenge because that's the only car you could drive. The test driver, of course, being the exciting one, which had to be modeled somewhat on the Stig, I gotta think. Although I don't know how does it line up time-wise? When does the Stig become a thing? I don't know. Let's not go down that chronological rabbit hole. Okay, things are getting a little bit wild here. Visibility is challenged. Where am I going? I'm going up here. This is interesting. I gotta look for some real Dakar stuff. See if there was snow in the desert. I found the rain. I did not find any snow. I don't remember it snowing at Dakar, but that doesn't mean it doesn't. And really, this game should tell me. Probably does. It's closer to reality than I remembered. Hang on. What? I'm in the water. This is not where I meant to be. I need to get on terra firma and not get reset. Oh my god, how is this happening? Or is this, maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. This is just a challenge. Gotta deal with the rain. That was cool. I like that. I thought maybe I'd gone off into a lake or something. But I guess that's just the downpour that you gotta navigate. I love, you what are you doing to me? Why is this happening? This is really frustrating. Frustrating the hell out of me. I might have to, maybe it's a memory issue or something. I don't really know. We're okay. So I hit pause. Gosh. You don't see any of the top streamers dealing with this kind of stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, I used to love going out in the rain. I'm a wintry kind of person. Or I'd like to think I am. There's a creek nearby that used to flood, and it would be a bit like that in a big winter downpour. See some ducks hanging out. It's always amusing. A little bit unusual. Don't tend to see a lot of ducks around here. Although I did see a duck just standing in a tree one day. So what do I know? That was a strange sight. You know, it's not like I mean, maybe there are. I guess there probably are farm type places around here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not going to dox myself. What are we doing, man? I'm getting tired. Getting punchy. Hey, speaking of getting punchy, okay, so, you know, I like my movies. Creed 3 is coming up, I think, next month. But then the month after that, there's a new movie called Big George Foreman, I think, and I'm interested. It looks good. I like a bit of, like, again, a bit like Dakar. I like a bit of boxing, but I'm a bit of a casual. I'm not an expert. You know, I'm not an expert on things, but, you know, George Foreman. Everybody knows George Foreman. It's not, you know, it's not that obscure. Maybe if you're a real youngster, you don't know who George Foreman is. Maybe you know George Foreman's grill at the very least. If you won't make my dinner, George Foreman will. You know, that kind of thing. He went 8 rounds in Kinshasa with Muhammad Ali. He didn't float like a butterfly or sting like a bee. Just lay down on that canvas all quiet and still. But he was dreaming up the plans for a cheap sandwich grill. Shout out to fans of Rich Hole. So that George Foreman movie looks good. Forrest Whitaker's in it. I think he's the coach. I don't know. I'm excited. There's a few movies coming up, that feel like there's a bit of hope in the air for the cinema. Next month, Inside is a big one that I think is, it's not going to be your popcorn blockbuster favorite, but it might be interesting and it might veer into a bit of that sort of 90s thriller territory. It stars Willem Dafoe. He's like an art thief, and he becomes trapped. He enters a high-rise, high-flying apartment to steal some art, and it locks down, and he's trapped inside of it. So that's pretty interesting. So there's a couple of movies on the horizon. Scream 6, not sure. Still haven't seen Scream 5. I was very disappointed by Scream 4. I gotta think 5 is better than that. I was a little put off by how much Scream 5 seemed to be resting on the first movie. I'm a nostalgic soul, but I have my limit. I don't want to be reliving these things. I want new, exciting things and fresh things. And I'm very excited for continuations, intuitive continuations, like Cobra Kai, which is like the gold standard right now, I would say. Cobra Kai takes Karate Kid, but it moves it forward. It's intuitive, it advances, it has plenty of new things. There's a lot to like about that. I love the guy who's Miguel, who's going to be in the Blue Beetle movie. That's exciting. Very impressed by the girl who plays Tori and Daniel's daughter and Hawk. All those characters. The kids are really good in the show. The new stuff is good, but the classic stuff is just superbly advanced. But there's no time for sweeping the leg or any of that, because we got to focus. This is stage 8. It's make or break. We're in a great position here. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this could be our first. I could be wrong. Maybe I've had a first, but I don't think I've had an overall finish on top. I think I've had maybe some top 3. Some top 3 finishes at the end of a full race. And I've had a first maybe in a couple stages. This is looking like we could do something good here. This guy up ahead, he might be trouble. I don't know. If I can keep him under control, that would be nice. I want to stay nice and close. If I can be ahead, then I want to be ahead. Oh no, this is bad. Don't lose it now, kid. We gotta try to pull this guy back.
Stay on track. Danger 3. Danger 3.
Gee, this is pretty bumpy here. It's a little bit dippy, bit San Francisco. Don't want to smash my wheels.
Left on track.
But I don't want to get too timid either. So we're looking for a bit of balance here. Oh, we got a tight little area to squeeze through. Where am I going now?
2 kilometers.
Okay. I'm drifting behind that guy in first, but we want to run our race. Make sure we finish well. If we come second, so be it. Oh, no. Jeez, this is getting rough. I feel like this particular stage is definitely like a sneaky one where you could lose it all.
Danger 2.
We've had a not an easy race, but a safe race through these previous stages. You come a hoon in here, you're gonna smash yourself to oblivion.
Danger 1.
How am I getting through here?
1 kilometer. Danger 1.
Okay, danger 1, so I'm presuming that's another drop. See, I'm getting a little too timid now. And I don't want to let all these guys
Prepare to
get
turn
time back.
Keep right. Cap 182.
Glad I saw that.
Prepare to turn left. Danger 1.
We're competing now. Kids,
Keep left. Cap
we
181.
want to get a good result.
2 kilometers. Stay on
Oh my
track.
god, we got
Danger
branching
1.
paths. Gotta keep my eyes open. Oh no, rocks. Hidden rocks. That guy did the same thing. I like that. It's nice when you can feel like the AI drivers are humans as well. It's kind of nice.
1 kilometer. Keep
Makes
right.
things feel fair. Oh lordy. Oh lordy.
Keep right. Cap 99.
Keep
2
right. Keep right.
kilometers. Keep left. Danger 1.
He's saying keep left. Okay. So
Keep left. Cap 146.
don't be fooled. It's coming up.
2 kilometers. Prepare to turn right.
Good lord.
Right to traces. Leave track. Danger 2.
Where are we? Where are we? Are we on, we're off course. Damn it.
Focus on cap 317.
Ah. I need it to tell me a little bit quicker.
1 kilometer. Prepare for tight left. Danger 1. Tight left to track. Leave traces.
Apparently we're okay. How are we in first? I can't
Prepare
fathom
to turn
that.
left. Danger 1.
I don't see how I overtook anyone.
Left on track.
I guess I'm still a little bit fuzzy on the details of positions. So you can see in the top right, that's what I'm referring to, the first, second, third. I don't think that's the overall standings. I think it's just for this race. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's better that way.
Danger 1.
Getting a little bit timid. I don't want to smash into the rocks,
Prepare to turn left.
lose it all near the end, but I don't want to slow down too much
Left to
either.
traces. Leave track.
Because we're doing pretty good.
2 kilometers. Stay on traces.
Maybe it was a good thing that I decided to try to squeeze one of these in, even though I was feeling pretty tired and stressed.
Way to go. We placed, partner.
That's pretty good. So stage winner, good. Did we get it overall? Trophy earned, hat trick. I don't know what that means. I know what a hat trick is. I don't know. How we looking? We're looking good. Yeah. Give it up. Holla. Soaking it up. Getting the points. Leveling up. Doing all the good stuff. I guess we're going to get a sponsor wheel unlock. Wait for it. This happens sometimes. This is a game issue. Yeah, there we go. So it just sort of hangs a little bit sometimes there. Maybe something for them to patch out. But overall, I'm enjoying this game. You can clearly tell. I think it's pretty good. And there it is. Oh man, we were way out in front in the end. Look at that. Like 27 minutes. How did that happen? There must have been some carnage in the lower ranks, because we just got a gold, my friends, and I put it down to you. You were the difference maker. Just knowing that you were there. That's all it took. Let's see how we did. Miguel Barboza, very good. Third, Yazid Al Raji, is that how you say that? That's good. And Nasser Al Attiyah. Oh boy, I gotta work on my vowels and consonants. Here we go, the sponsor wheel. Let's see what we got. We got plenty of points, so I guess I'll take whatever vehicles are on offer. Monster Energy bike. We got another truck. I don't know. I guess I'll take the... Oh, I like the truck though. Let's take the bike. I don't know how many bikes I have. So that's done. Isn't that exciting? We got a first. That's pretty good. Anything unlocked? Done that one. That's the qualifier. So you can see there, tiny as it is, I haven't got a first on the qualifying one, so maybe I gotta work on that. That was a third. Was that a third as well? Man, it's tiny. And some of these I haven't done. I wonder how many of these I have to do to unlock the free roam. I'll have a look. I presume it's not unlocked. We'll check it out and then we'll call it a night. So what is that? Toyota Gazoo Racing SA. That's the vehicle we're using. It's got the nice big Red Bull logo on the side. We'll head over to free roam mode. Whatever. Let's go. So here's the free roam treasure hunts, and it's just the 4. El Sharaf, we did. Neum, we did. I did most of Red Sea off stream, sorry to say, and Tabuk. So I guess I've got more to do before I can unlock. I think there's at least one more. I forget what it is. But I think there's at least one more. We'll find out sometime in the near future. If you want to be here for that, make sure you hit that subscribe. You can do that. We'll follow on Twitch. You can do that anytime, and it's much appreciated. Once again, I gotta say a big thank you to Asper A Goose. That's Asper _A Goose, ASPER. Check them out. See if they got something you like. They seem like a swell person. And I will try to come back sooner than later. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, but I definitely want to check out some other stuff. Get back to Elden Ring. Would be great to finish that journey before the end of this year. We're already in month 2 of 2023. We got Elden Ring, we got Death Stranding. I'm really testing the patience, I'm sure, of the fine folks who want to see Death Stranding. And like I said, there's more in the pipeline. Grand plans. We'll see what we get to. I've been Mick Lucifer. This is the Hellhole, and this is Dakar Desert Rally. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Pretty decent game. Nice to have a new desert rally game. And maybe we'll play some old ones sometime soon. Check out the Motorsport playlist on the Hellhole YouTube, and I'll see you again soon. Adios, amigos. Godspeed, Spider-Man.